Hi guys, my name's Tim, this is Pirate Garage, and we're back here in sunny Arizona. We came back and I brought my ES1 with a K24 and a Jackson Racing supercharger. It's a little loud, so I brought this car in. Forrest did the original exhaust, the original header, so I want him to hook me up with the more quieter custom exhaust, custom resonator that he did on my car and Red's car, so I can actually enjoy driving this car around. So we're here, we're doing an exchange. We're gonna drop this car off and we are picking up my two-door all-wheel drive car that, like Red's, Forrest did my exhaust exactly the same way. Only difference is that I have a header because I have a centrifugal Rotrex C3892 supercharger, so I need an all-motor setup pretty much. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna take a look at that car, and we're gonna do a little switcheroo, and we'll see what's next. Come on. So we're here with my EM2 with the Rotrex supercharger, and I got Forrest over here, and he just made me a brand new header for this car and a full exhaust. So we're gonna go through what he did for me. If you wanna come over here. So Forrest created a header, and it's actually a Ram tube. If you want to explain, Forrest.
Yeah, one thing, this is, I tried to make it close to equal length. You know, since it's an all-wheel drive car, I couldn't take the headers down, which, you know, on a K motor, everything, usually you can't see the header. So this is actually kind of nice because you have a visual, you can see the header and it looks cool, but, you know, it comes up and goes down, you know, like a Ram header. And, but, you know, equal length, and everything fits with the all-wheel drive. And so you can zoom in there and check that out. And it ended up turning out really nice. It doesn't rub, everything fits. Only thing we're gonna have to do is maybe put a little bit of a gold foil on there so it keeps the heat away from the steering column and the wiring harness.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think it turned out pretty nice. It looks good.
Good.
So you have all your stuff.
Yeah.
Intercooler, bigger radiator.
Oh, this is what you did for me before. You
A long time ago.
did the intercooler, radiator, and we got pipes. How long are these pipes again? This pipe's direct into the supercharger, and then this pipe is what, 2-3 feet?
Yes.
And goes straight into the intercooler right there. So
with the blow-off valve.
Yep. So super simple, super easy setup.
All right, so let me go up and we can look underneath the car, unless we want to go and look at the interior. Let's look at the interior and you can see the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay, so being an all-wheel drive car, we had to cut the sheet metal out. I made a new tunnel that's higher that will accommodate the drive shaft. Plus, you know, I got the factory mounts for the e-brake, and you know, we're gonna put some flex seal on there and some, you know, some sound deadener, so it won't leak. It's quiet and it's nice. But anyway, it's pretty beefy. You can walk on it and it's nice. It's safe. So
it looks a lot cleaner than this galvanized crap that we have here, you know. So yeah, it looks clean.
Let's go ahead and so yeah, I think it turned out nice, and let's go. We'll put the car up and you can see the exhaust and the progress that we've made. So
cool. Right. Let's go up.
Okay, so then on Tim's car, we got the full exhaust all done. One thing that's nice is, since the drive shaft will be sitting right here, we had to go oval. So we have vertical to horizontal. It was kind of a pain to make the little transition, but you know, everything fits in the stock location. And down here we have my bespoke headers, mufflers that I like to make that are thermal coated. And one thing that I do is I make my own hangers. So there's a hanger that bolts in here. There's a hanger here, because a lot of times on these Hondas, you know, you only have one hanger up here, and this likes to, you know, if you unhook it, it'll bang on the ground. So now you can just V-band here. There's a slit fit V-band right there. You know, you have hangers, so everything is supported. And here's the muffler. You know, these are my laser cut hangers here that kind of look cool. Then also my exhaust tip that you can adjust and take off. But yeah, full stainless. It's quiet, straight through, and I think Tim's gonna like it. So
Yeah, I freaking love it. You have some of the most legit welds,
you know,
ever. I love this tip too. Same as Red's, right?
yes,
See?
just hand spun on the lathe.
Look at these welds. Come on. You can't get better than that.
Then the new hanger in here. Here's this hanger that I make that supports this.
Yeah,
So-
these are super easy to take on and off, actually. I had your other exhaust off in like 10 minutes. The
Yeah.
whole thing just boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then here's the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going to come by later and I'm going to put like rubber seal or whatever.
Flex seal.
Yeah. So, look at this oval. It's beautiful. Straight through. Got this little ram head up there. Little flex pipe. Cool. That's awesome.
Right on.
All right. Let's drop it down and let's switch these two cars out and
Call it a day.
call it a day.
Right on.
Let's get this thing off. Hey, Forrest.
How you doing?
Good, good. What are you up to?
Well, I gotta put argon in here so I can purge this as I'm welding it. So since we have the correct length of exhaust tip, because Red wanted his tucked up under the bumper, and it kind of, you know, he likes that look better, but only thing is it kind of leaves a lot of black marks on the bumper. But Tim likes his a little bit farther out, so it keeps the car clean, looks nice, and it doesn't cause any melting of the bumper or anything like that. But you know, everybody has their own opinion on what looks good for their exhaust tips. Oh, it's going here.
That works too sometimes.
Yeah. So,
Nice. Do I get one of those?
you don't.
Dang. All right, I'll just close my eyes then.
You're running the camera for everybody in YouTube land.
All right, guys, don't look directly into the TV.
You don't want to have. And if you get any eye problems, just send the check to
The bill.
Pirate Garage. Yes.
Let me see your masterful of welding.
Hold on real quick. Gotta make sure. Gotta have my tungstens have got to be perfectly sharp.
What size are those? Are they specific to the type of welding you're doing, or?
Yes. This is just this style tungsten right here. So you'll see this right here. It's 337.
Mm-hmm.
So 2% thoriated, whatever that means.
But that's right.
Yes. Gotta get some argon going.
Okay, a little foot pedal right there.
So 65 amps. 6 beats per second on the purge. So, all right. So here we go. All right, YouTube land, make sure you always wear long sleeves when you weld because you don't want to get sunburned. One thing that I like to do is whenever I get done, I mean, welding stainless is cool and you have all the cool colors, but one thing is I like to have it brushed. So when it still is warm like this, what I do is I have a slow moving.
Can I see it before? Real fast. Look at those. Beautiful. Not too much color in it either.
All right, so I come over here. This is a fully stainless steel wire wheel. It's moving fairly slow, not super fast where it's going to pit it. This just basically brushes it and it keeps it at a nice brush look, and over time it'll stay this color nicely. So hold on, let me turn this on.
Nice. It's so much nicer. Look at the inside there. It's beautiful. Let me see that weld again. Look at that weld. What do you call this? Is this a weld or is it more of a fusion or?
Well, it's a fusion. I mean, on an exhaust tip, it's not gonna. There's no really strength to it. It's just mainly for looks. So basically, these are butt welded, but fusion welded. And I purge it, but this is 304 stainless. Homemade exhaust tip, V-band clamps. So when you put this on the car, you can adjust it. And Tim already figured out where the length that he wanted. So anyway, so this is easily removable and adjustable. So
cool.
And on some, I actually have a slit fit right here, so you can control this distance and this distance, side to side and front and back.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
And we'll go and put this back on and call it a day.
All right.
Right on.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, so we got the 4-door ES1 Civic up on the lift, and if you can come over here, I want to show you what Force did with me, or for me, like, how long ago was that?
10 years ago?
10 years ago or something. So this was originally on my 2-door Civic, my EM2. So he did this long tube header. It's a 4-to-1, and it's my long tube header. I just wanted a long tube header because I thought they were cool and they had a really
This
cool
was
sound.
our first flat, the ovalized exhaust 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where he had the idea, and I was like, okay, go for it. And as you can see, his welds are just as awesome back then as they are now. And a little colored because I like driving around in this car. It's my daily driver, grocery getter. And oval, and then we go round again. and these are vibrants. This is a resonator, and over there we got the muffler over there. But this is so freaking loud. I have headaches after driving around for about 20 minutes or so. So we got my guy Forrest over here.
So one thing, yeah, that we're gonna do is I'm gonna, because when I put these on, this is what Tim wanted. He wanted he wanted the vibrant. It's really nice stainless. The only thing is there's not really any sound reduction with these particular mufflers. So I make my own style of muffler that's, straight through, but it's dead quiet. So I'm just basically gonna cut it right here. We're gonna put a V-band, and I make my own mounts. So it's gonna be just like the other car. It's gonna be the 2 muffler setup, and all stainless, but bespoke that I like to make. So, but yeah, so Tim will be able to drive it with his kids and his wife in the car, and they won't have headaches, and they won't get pulled over by LAPD.
And we could listen to music and have a nice conversation.
Yes, and it won't be loud. It'll be straight through, full flow, but no noise. So
yes, that's exactly what I need in this thing. So, all right, my car's in good hands with Mr. Forrest over here.
that's right. So that'll be the next project.
And then we can drive it around. So thank you.
Right on.
And thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell so you can know when we get new videos out. And have a good day, guys.
Be safe.